Well, good morning. It is the 14th of October 2021, and welcome to a daily devotional. This morning, my time with Jesus, I was in Psalm 48. I just want to read to you the first three verses. Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised in the city of our God. His holy mountain, beautiful in elevation, is the joy of all the earth. Mount Zion in the far north, the city of the great king. Within her citadel, God has made himself known as a fortress. Now, if anyone knows anything about the geography of Israel, you'll know that Mount Zion, which is in Jerusalem, is not in the far north. And what the writer is doing here, he's tapping in to the whole concept of cosmic geography. That the far north, the Zaphon, was considered to be a place where Baal, the enemy of God, lived. The mountain upon which Baal lived was either Mount Hermon or Mount Hadad, and both were in the far north. So, in the Israeli mindset, in the Jewish mindset, the north was a bad place, full of wickedness, full of demons, full of where the devil himself lives. But in the scripture, we see it say, the holy mountain, beautiful in elevation, the joy of all the earth, Mount Zion in the far north, the city of the great king. So, what's going on here? Well, what's going on is God's promise to establish himself and to establish his people and to establish his name right slap bang in the territory of the enemy. Jesus says a very similar thing whenever he's at the foot of Mount Hermon at Caesarea Philippi. And he says, "On this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it." One interpretation of "on this rock" is that he's referring to the mountain itself, Mount Hermon, which was said to be the dwelling place of Baal. And in that place, right in the devil's backyard, Jesus is building his church. In that place, right in the far north, God is establishing his city. And in the midst of it, he is a fortress. You see, whenever the enemy comes in like a flood, God raises a standard. Whenever the enemy surrounds us, God is right there with us, and he is a fortress. And not only is he a fortress to defend, he is a fortress to occupy the land of the enemy. And so, us as believers, we are not those who hold back, and we are not those who shy away. Because the city of our God, beautiful in elevation, the mountain of our God, the city of the great king, well, that's just invaded the enemy's camp and has established itself over and above every power, every ruler, every principality. Because our God is a fortress who doesn't just defend, but who occupies the territory of the enemy. This is one of the incredible truths of Scripture, is that he who is in us is greater than he who is in the world. Have a great day, folks.